Hey guys, I don't know if you're like me, but I love Count the Dings and everything it has to offer. I just can't find everything I need. I know about Cinephobe, and I know about the mailbag, and I know about Bomb, but that's all we do, right, Amin?
No, we do so much more.
What?
Yeah, absolutely. If you sign up, patreon.com/countthedings, you'll find a plethora of other content, fresh content, extended content, the OG pod overflow, the Cinephobe cold opens that we've taken and made their own thing to live only there, the Rewatchingtons, Bomb in its full and unadulterated cut, early drops of Cinephobe episodes, and so much more.
Said the OG pod. Now, is it new or is it old?
Mace, I'm glad you asked that. It is a new incarnation of the old OG pod.
Oh.
So it's me, Zach, Trey, Waz, Tom.
I love those guys.
Just like we always were. Going back to the True Hoop days, we're recreating that magic, recapturing it, and putting it back out. We're talking hoops, we're talking pop culture, and most importantly, we're talking for 40 minutes for free, but then another specific Patreon exclusive segment for every one of those episodes.
Funny enough about that OG pod, you're getting Tom and Trey on Mondays. You're getting me and Waz, aka Zosny, on Wednesdays. Amin's floating in between.
I'm a floater.
You never know when you're going to get Amin in those, so you got to listen to them all.
And what if I'm not sure what Mayes looks like? Because I've always thought he's a fat man with a fedora. He's got a weird voice. How can I see for myself what this Mayes character actually looks like?
It's crazy you don't know the answer to this because it's the Cinephobe Pod YouTube page.
What?
The CT5s on the Cinephobe Pod YouTube page, you can look at all of us.
You can get all the OG pods on YouTube too, at Count the Dings 1 on YouTube, at Cinephobe Pod on YouTube, patreon.com/Count the Dings gets you everything all in one feed. You can link it to your Spotify. And now enjoy the show.
Oh, listener. Underdog Fantasy, the easiest place to play fantasy sports. Also, the fastest growing fantasy app in the industry. I love it. I love picking higher or lower on stat totals in this week's game for a chance to win big. You can do NFL. You can do baseball. You can do NBA. March Madness is coming up. Nothing better than putting two college kids against each other in my favorite way to play, the rivals picks. That's right. You pit two players against each other. You try to figure out who's going to have more points or more rebounds or more blocks, whatever you want to do. You can do pick 'em entries, 2 to 5 players, and win up to 100 times your money in a single night. It's almost too good to be true, but guess what? It is true. You can do it. You can set it up for, is there a big Nuggets Spurs game, big March Madness, whatever you want it to be. Underdog Fantasy has you. All you got to do is sign up today with the promo code DING, that's DING, and get your first deposit doubled up to $100, as well as an instant pick'em special. Visit underdogfantasy.com or find them in the App Store. Don't forget to register with our promo code DING, DING, to get your first deposit doubled up to $100, as well as instant pick'em specials. Must be 18 or older and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-522-4700 or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Ewan McGregor stars as Count Alexander Rostov in A Gentleman in Moscow, the new limited series based on the best-selling novel. Stream it on March 29th with the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan. Visit ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
When you hear this, what do you feel? At IMAX, you'll feel transported by our unique sound system and crystal clear images. Like you're running across a desert planet or defending your city from a surprise invasion. With immersive IMAX sound and screens curved to show more, we take fans to the edge of their seats. Get tickets to Dune Part 2 now and experience it in IMAX's exclusive expanded aspect ratio.
This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. An unlikely friendship begins in the Paramount Plus original movie Little Wing, starring Brooklyn Prince with Kelly Riley and Brian Cox. Reeling from her parents' divorce, Caitlin steals a valuable bird to save her home, but instead forms a bond with the owner, leading to a new outlook on life. Little Wing, now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus. Head to ParamountPlus.com to try it free. Rated PG-13.
This podcast contains mature content, explicit language, suggestive situations, and partial to full frontal nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Don't let your kids listen to this. You have to watch this entire movie as if this is Gordon Bombay in radio.
Well, I got halfway there.
Okay. Because if you think of this as Gordon Bombay's next chapter in life and just think of him as a drunk the entire time, it changes everything. And then you are for Cuba, called him radio the entire time in my notes.
That's not.
And it changes the way that I see this movie.
I'm going to say this, Zach. You can't call him radio if you're not prepared to pick radio.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just makes appearances in my everyday life. I just see signs of radio's presence in the world. But we haven't watched the movie yet.
We can call him Rod Tidwell if we want, whatever. And this was way more for Gordon Bombay. I'm just like, this dude is drunk the entire time. And it really is, I think if you do any non-comedy with Emilio, thinking of him as this is just Gordon Bombay's next chapter, it actually makes it pretty good.
Here's the problem. I don't even know if he was good.
His performance?
It makes his performance pretty. If you just think of it like this is a drunk, failed hockey coach.
Who's got the most ass-on wins in Cinephobe history?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
Sandler has 2. Affleck has 3. I think Affleck is the competition right now.
Oh.
Affleck. Wow.
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 Wow. What did he get it for?
He got it for Geely.
Armageddon, he got it.
Armageddon, that's right.
Oh, actually, sorry. He's at 4, guys. Reindeer Games and Daredevil.
I forgot about Reindeer Games.
Oh, God, I forgot we did Daredevil.
You know who wanted to be Daredevil? You know who I found out?
Kerry Washington?
When I was trying to figure out if he was a repeat offender.
James Long?
Cuba Gooding Jr. wanted to be Daredevil.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
I do want to see that.
Did you just call him James Wong?
James Hong.
Oh, okay. I thought you said James Wong.
Wong's his name in the movie.
Timeline got it. Oh, no, that was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
We're clear.
It's a cosmic mix of the action of the 90s combined with the exploitation films of the 70s. But with modern touches, it's hyper-violence, but it knows that it is. It's a little bit Tarantino. It's definitely a little bit Michael Mann. It's kind of a cosmic gumbo. It almost moves to the beat of jazz.
People are genetically inferior, or they're culturally crippled, or they're socially deprived.
How come God couldn't make everyone one color, like tan?
I wish I'd fucked a black broad before I got married.
I could really feel 400 years of oppression and anger in every pelvic thrust.
I can smell horny across an ocean.
Not all women.
Good for you, man. Good for you, good for you.
Just the hot ones.
Hello, Oprah.
You're not allowed to go down on me for 1 month.
No, Judith,
Don't
please.
make me take away your masturbation privileges.
Yeah, I'm horny too, baby.
Hey, Chowman, come on down here. Will you want to exercise my dominance?
Scaring.
I'm getting a patriarchal urge.
Don't mind me. Just keep doing what you're doing. We're a team. We work together.
I don't know if you were paying attention.
I wasn't.
Please, goddammit! Just one more drink! I'll cut off your tits with a knife, you bitch!
5 whiskeys. That's breakfast on the river.
Yo, you have to clip it, Maze.
Clip what? A fucking tiger? What are you talking about?
It's not that hard. Just chop, chop, boom, out.
Wow, Maze has a really hard job.
This is going to be the worst episode we've ever done.
My people don't give a ding-dong diddly about what flag fly over Hawaii.
You bore me, Fury.
Where is the microfilm?
He's nothing but a bag of meat and flesh and tendon.
Why didn't they just name him Spaghetti Lasagna?
Fuck, this movie's 2 hours long?
This is like the John Gruden emails of movies.
Do you like ducks?
Or a trench coat full of bees flying around? Like, that would scare me. Imagine
Bees
seeing
are
that.
cool. That's a duck, man.
No, I get it.
Coolio.
You're the devil's baby, mama. I didn't lie, Annie. I just didn't tell you certain things.
Don't play no reindeer games with me.
An American ninja? What are you talking about? There's no such thing.
You've gotten rich off of the people in this town. You bet your ass I have. And I'm going to get richer.
Coughlin's Law.
Go into incredibly descriptive details of the story so we all know.
Oh man, I wish I had better notes.
Have you ever heard such a pile of shite?
Once I get a DVD player, I'm gonna watch Gallo Walkers once a day.
Come here and give me a squudge.
You know what to do from here, internet.
All right, cool. Let me Google how to open QuickTime.
Justice is blind.
He's got space dementia.
But it can be heard.
Time to find out exactly what this ooze can do.
Pull a fucking rabbit out of your dick and phobe.
I'm Temecula's newest hard-on, dog.
Hey, look at here. Why don't we eat us a few thousand beers? You can tell me what's buzzing in the big bad city.
Coming at you! Look out for number one. Set your sights on the stars and the sun. Look out for number one. You gotta push a little harder, push a little harder. Yeah.
Enough! It's not funny anymore.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
Welcome to Cinephobe, the podcast we break down the movies you're afraid to admit you love. I'm Zach Harper. That's Amin and Mayes. That's Anthony Mayes. If you don't listen to us on Spotify, we are going to make sure you get stuck in a bad neighborhood and you're running the rest of the night.
And you're drunk.
And you're drunk, so you're making poor decisions. Loud as fuck when you shouldn't be.
Spotify is where you can vote in the poll, like for blue chips, 134 files, 26 phobes. That's 83.8%. File percentage on blue chips.
Yeah, come on.
Unbelievable.
You can also leave a comment like Trent Davis saying the interview with Chicago was outstanding. Goddamn. CT5 guest hosts.
I think he just meant guess.
Pastel3623 said, "You goddamn sons of bitches. I'm so goddamn depressed. I had to file this movie."
That's off.
And then Rec League MVP said, "I've been talking to this girl for a little bit and I'm wanting to ask her out. The only problem is that her family's favorite movie is Master of Disguise. What do I do?"
Wow.
Oh, no.
Are you trying to just go out with her, or are you trying to bring life into this world at some point? Because if it's the latter, I'm going to tell you to stop.
I'd end that legacy.
Yeah.
I'd end that bloodline. Yeah.
You're doing callbacks to a completely different podcast.
Oh, that's right.
From weeks ago.
Check out the OG show.
Forget about timelines. It's like alternate universes and shit.
Yeah, this is some Doctor Strange shit right here.
It's getting tricky in the multiverse, man.
It sure
There's
is.
a lot of podcasting happening.
Hey, make sure you're checking out CT5 on the feed. Make sure you're giving us your CT5 suggestion or your CT5 list or both. And you can do that by signing up for the Patreon, patreon.com/countthedings, where you get access to the Discord. You get access to the Rewatchington events. You get access to ad-free episodes, to the extra content, the entire cold open for this very podcast. If you're not getting that entire cold open, you're missing jokes on jokes on jokes and really fascinating conversations.
You unbelievable, man.
Sign up for the Patreon to get that extended cold open.
And all the other incredible content from Count the Dings. If you have a submission, submit it. Reminder needs to be 40% or lower on the Rotten Tomatoes audience or critic score. All right. Recently, I had us amble up some train tracks, the commuter. We had Mayes turn us into some party girl hookers down under with Hurricane Smith.
Chanda.
Amin felt around blindly with Balls of Fury. Now it's my turn again.
That wasn't the main takeaway.
And I'm giving us the 1993 action crime drama Judgment Night.
I agree with that more. I just had action.
There's some crime, there's some dramas.
It's definitely more crime drama than action.
A lot of running, a lot of correlation between that and Lord of the Rings franchise.
Oh,
just a lot of trying to get somewhere.
You thought of the Lord of the Rings when you were watching this movie?
The whole time, the entire movie.
I did too.
Is that because Jeremy Piven and Emilio Estevez are hobbits?
They are.
Under 5 feet tall.
Very small.
Lying about their height on their driver's license.
Steven Dorff is an orc. What's on the menu today, boys? Fresh meat.
Judgment Night stars Emilio Estevez, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Dennis Leary. Emilio, now a 4-time repeat offender with D2 The Mighty Ducks, Loaded Weapon 1.
Quack Attack is back, Jack!
Yeah, drunk fuck. And Maximum Overdrive as his previous episode.
Quack Attack is back, Jack!
Damn it. Please don't do that throughout this episode.
I won't lie, Zach. I did think about multiple times of him marching into the arena.
Blowing that fucking duck horn, walking in the third period of a hockey game he's supposed to be coaching, drunk off his ass, smelling like nothing but Icelandic vagina.
Everyone stops doing what they're doing and just turns around and looks up at him.
Hey, let's play, guys.
I figured it out, everybody. I solved my personal daddy issues.
3 periods. Let's play. That's exactly what an alcoholic would do.
Of course.
Show this kid fucking event. Come on, let's play cats.
It's a CT5. Best things that's happened on this pod for me is Amin finding out in that episode that Bombay's a drunk.
Shout out to the innocence of the 20CB. How can we make it so this high-powered lawyer is coaching these kids? I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Just make him a drunk.
Yep.
Did he hit anybody? He couldn't. No, just got a DUI.
Nope. Just driving on ice, skidding around.
Emilio had Free Jack and Mighty Ducks in 1992. This movie, Loaded Weapon 1, and Another Stakeout in 93, and then D2 in 1994.
Quack Attack is back, Jack!
Stop saying it.
Cuba had Gladiator, not that one, Hits, and A Few Good Men in 1992, this movie in 94, and then Radio in 2003.
Skipping right to it, but yes. Coming off of Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
He had Daybreak and Outbreak. Couple of breaks, cutting it up.
Oh, Outbreak. I love that movie.
But this Cinephobe run, starting in 2002, Snow Dogs Boat Trip Radio.
Oh, man.
You want to end this podcast in a hurry? We pick those 3 back to back to back, dude.
Cuba month.
My dad made my kids, watch Outbreak. And I'm like, why would you do that?
Why? What?
The worst judgment.
That's crazy. I think we have the same dad.
No.
Because my dad would absolutely do that.
Because mine did it in the middle of a pandemic.
Amazing.
Amin walked in and said,
I didn't even know. Quick sidebar. I swear to God, this is how I found out.
Uh-huh.
We watched the Planet of the Apes, the first one with Franco. You remember it ends with the guy getting sick and going on the airport and then it's spreading everywhere.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all right, guys, next weekend, I'm like, let's watch the sequel. Let's watch, part 2. And they're like, I don't want to watch it. I'm like, what? My kids aren't scared of anything. Monsters and stuff like that. They watch all that. Violence does not shake them at all. I'm like, you guys aren't afraid of the monkeys, are you? And they're like, no, it's just, we don't want to watch the thing with the guy getting sick and everyone getting sick all over the world. And I'm like, the plot point from like the epilogue? Why would you even think about that? And they're like, Grandpa made us watch Outbreak. And I'm like, what? No.
That's incredible.
So they thought it was going to be like Outbreak, watching all these people spit blood and all that shit.
Dennis is a repeat offender.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
For Loaded Weapon 1, he had Strictly Business in 91, this movie, Loaded Weapon 1, The Sandlot, Who's the Man, and Demolition Man in 93, and then The Ref in 94. That's a pretty good run right there.
Operation Dumbo Drop.
And it was essentially, hey, we're going to get Dennis Leary so he can go on a rant in this movie.
Yeah, except for The Sandlot, where he's the stepdad.
That stupid little bingo kid, yeah.
And that's one of the first times I remember him, which is a confusing way to then see how Dennis Leary acts all the rest of the time.
We also get Steven Dorff, Jeremy Piven, and Peter Green. You know Dorff from Blade and World Trade Center. Piven is a repeat offender for Smokin' Aces, Scary Movie 3, The Goods, and 2 for the Money.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Peter was in Pulp Fiction, The Mask, Usual Suspects, and Blue Streak.
He's Zed.
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
Steven Dorff is also in Do You Know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
And What a Dummy.
The Muffin Man?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
He lives on Drury Lane?
Unrehearsed.
Jeremy Piven.
Michael Wiseman, repeat offender from Predator 2 and The Wicker Man. Michael DiLorenzo from Fame, The Beat It video, Thriller video, Digstown, A Few Good Men, and 77 episodes of New York Undercover.
Called him New York Undercover for the entire episode.
David L. Crowley, repeat offender for Cocktail. Liddell M. Cheshire, repeat offender for Great White Hype. Darren Mangan, repeat offender for Barbed Wire. That's it for the cast. Real small cast in this one.
Everlast is in this movie?
What?
As Rhodes?
Is that the guy with the beanie?
Yes.
What it's like.
I just called him the Edge the entire movie.
What it's like.
And also, he's from House of Pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. I didn't put that together.
Wow, really?
That was the same guy, yeah.
You didn't know that he was a jump around guy, yeah, man.
That he jumped from hip hop to bluesy rock.
That was a big deal.
He packed it up and then packed it in, and we let him begin.
And then I also found out that the DJ from House of Pain went on to be in Limp Bizkit.
Oh, that I did not know.
And then we found out what it's like.
So I had a really nice rabbit hole time with the House of Pain.
You know why? Why he left House of Pain and joined Limp Bizkit?
It's been a while.
That's not why.
Oh.
I said why, not while.
No, I know, but because it had been a while since he was in a band.
No, it's because he did it all for the nookie.
Cobra Formula?
Yes.
Giant popos.
I realized for the future, whenever Amin gets mad, you just play that, it'll disarm him completely.
Yeah, it'll cheer him up.
Giant popo. Like his voice strains when he gets to popos. He can't even say it.
Christine Harnos plays Emilio's wife. She's from Dazed and Confused and ER. Angela Alvarado is from Real Men Don't Eat Gummy Bears. And a woman named Galen Gorg.
That's a Star Wars name.
From RoboCop 2 and Point Break.
RoboCop 2, future Cinephobe. Judgment Night, directed by Stephen Hopkins. Stephen is a repeat offender for directing Predator 2.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Also directed Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Child, and Blown Away.
So he directed this and he directed Predator as well?
No, the sequel.
Also Lost in Space, the shitty 98 movie.
Whoa.
And then somehow ended up doing half of the first season of 24.
Hold on a second. You just call Lost in Space shitty?
Maze.
Pick it then.
Does it qualify? I never even thought to think it would qualify.
Does it qualify? Fucking Joey Tribbiani's in space.
He is looking Italian.
Well, Gary Oldman's in it, and God knows Gary Oldman would never do a bad movie.
No,
never.
Not if he's standing upright.
Oh my God, it's a double qualifier.
Pretty sure I saw that one in the theater.
Oh, absolutely. Are you
with my dad?
Kidding me? Opening weekend.
With my brother.
Wow.
I saw it with Amin's brother.
Sounds like we got a future cinephobe in our midst.
It's got all the makings.
All of them.
2 writing credits on this one. Lewis Kolick?
Yeah, Kolick.
Oh, lick my balls.
College?
That's a CK. Story and screenplay credit wrote Unlawful Entry, Bulletproof, Domestic Disturbance, and Beyond the Sea.
October Sky. And then he came out of a 13-year hiatus to do the Flamin' Hot Cheetos movie.
And then Jere, Jere Cunningham, story credit to the TV movie Second String and Boss of Bosses.
The story of the writing of this movie is pretty interesting. We'll get to that in the trivia.
Synopsis for Judgment Night. 4 young friends, while taking a shortcut en route to a local boxing match, witness a brutal murder which leaves them running for their lives.
Not a shortcut, but okay.
The opposite.
Tagline, they had a choice. Kill or be killed.
Okay.
They didn't have a choice.
They didn't have a choice.
They had a choice. Sit in traffic or exit the expressway.
And be killed.
We have 5 other taglines for this one.
Great.
An evening on the town. A heavy gridlock. One very wrong turn.
Accurate.
That's a lot of movie titles in that one tagline. The Town, Gridlock, Wrong Turn.
All files, by the way. The longest distance between 2 points is a shortcut through hell. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that one.
Longest distance emotionally.
Don't move. Don't whisper. Don't even breathe.
I like that one because that one I saw on the poster.
There comes a time.
No.
When you've got to take a stand.
No. There comes a time, automatically get out of here.
In a deadly game of cat and mouse, they must fight to survive.
No,
it's not really a game of cat and mouse, though. It's just being chased.
No.
$21 million estimated budget on this one. Only grossed $12.5 million US and worldwide.
Yeah, we'll also get to that in the trivia. This is a trivia-rich movie.
Before we jump into this movie and you listen to the rest of this podcast, Judgment Night is available on Tubi and Freevee.
And Roku channel and a couple other things.
Judgment Night receives 35% on 20 reviews from the critics on Rotten Tomatoes, 54% from the audience on over 5,000 ratings. Amin, check the positive or the negative reviews.
I'm a glass half full kind of guy, Zach. Give me the positive.
Hey, John, that's weird. That glass looks half full to me.
Wow. Now that you mention it, it is half full.
Chase Whale of chasewhale.com.
I know what kind of girls he likes.
The film was directed by Stephen Hopkins, who directed Predator 2 and Blown Away. So this film has, quote, irresistible 90s movie, end quote, written all over it.
Irresistible?
Irresistible.
Not irresistible.
Disagree?
Not irresistible. I could resist it pretty.
Malcolm Johnson of Hartford Courant.
Malcolm and Eddie.
Hopkins displays a certain artistry, even in a film with little to say about anything other than warning against unfamiliar detours.
Artistry?
Yeah.
It has some things to say.
Felix Vasquez Jr. of Cinema Crazed works as an absurd but entertaining action thriller.
Okay.
Caffeinated Clint of Movie Hole. A classy, edge-of-your-seat thriller. Fun all around.
This is the movie Caffeinated Clint likes?
Yeah.
Fun all around.
The homie, Janet Maslin of New York Times.
Maslin's Hierarchy.
We've never met.
But you shat in her bathroom.
I did. Well, I don't know if it was hers, but...
Yeah, I like to imagine it was hers. Like, who used my bathroom?
A tight, energetic sleeper in the action-adventure genre manages to pack a few anti-machismo sentiments into an otherwise brawny tale.
Bronny James.
Not that brawny.
Oh.
User William R, 5 out of 5 stars. I thought we were going to William Rung there.
Oh, I was going to go William Varper.
Oh, there you go. I love this movie. Yes, it is a bit unrealistic and cliche. That said, it does create some good tension, and Dennis' performance is worth it alone. Blank user, 4 out of 5 stars. Caught this early hours of the morning once while flicking through TV channels. Really enjoyed it, but then couldn't find it again due to being a very underrated movie.
That's why.
What time do you think my man was flipping through the channels?
He wasn't flipping. He was flicking.
He was flicking, yeah.
Flicking?
I would guess 12:31 a.m.
Okay.
USA Network.
Oh, absolute USA Network, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then blank user, 5 out of 5. Once again, what are y'all smoking on? This movie is sick.
Once again.
Once again.
Once again.
I got to log into Rotten Tomatoes once a week and ask them, what are they smoking on?
Negative reviews.
Stop being a pessimist. This tank is not half full. It's half empty.
Matt Brunson of Film Frenzy.
Jalen Brunson.
Rick Brunson.
Jalen Rose.
Derek Rose.
Rick Rose. Derek.
Rick rolled.
Short on both logic and suspense.
There's a lot of suspense.
It's a ton of suspense.
The only logical thing is getting off the expressway, but other than that.
Ed Travis of Synapse. Judgment Night isn't so much the 90s classic you want it to be, but rather a nondescript footnote with killer tunes guiding you through.
Oh my God, have we talked about the soundtrack yet, you guys?
Maybe someone should tweet it a couple 100 times.
Desson Thompson of Washington Post. Perhaps the ultimate judgment comes from Estevez, who observes, quote, nothing about tonight makes sense.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
James Berardinelli of Real Views. It's refreshing.
Berardinelli's apple cider. It's refreshing.
It's refreshing to know that it's not just characters in horror films who are irredeemably dumb.
Yeah, they're...
User Kyle J, half star out of 5.
Kyle Jowley.
It is kind of Kyle Jowley these days. If you pass the 7th grade, this movie is too stupid for you. Really bad. Blank user, 2 out of 5 stars. Hilarious, but great lighting.
Ah. Same note too, bro.
Is that entirely sarcastic on both counts?
I don't know. User William S, half star out of 5.
William Sung.
William Sarper. Watch the trailer, was tricked into such a butchery of the human sense, which was this puke of a movie.
Puka.
Butchery of the human sense?
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Blank user, 1.5 out of 5 stars. I finally saw this movie today. I know I'm way behind on the times, and no wonder I skipped it back in 93. It sucks. I like the premise, but the script was terrible, as were the actors. And then blank super reviewer, 2 out of 5 stars. Oh, this was a really good film. Not.
Clip it, Maze.
What is a not jokes? A not joke is when we're trying to make fun of something, and what we do is we make a statement that we pretend is true, but at the end we say not, which means it's not true.
So teach me how to make one.
All right. What color is your suit?
This suit is gray.
Gray. I would call it blue, okay?
It's gray.
All right, it's blue-gray, but it's certainly not black, right? All right. Let's say it's gray, but it's not...
It is gray.
Okay, so a not joke was, I would say, that suit is black. Not.
This suit is not black.
No, not has to be the end.
Okay.
Okay.
This suit is black, not.
This suit is black. Pause. You know what a pause is?
Yes.
This suit is black. Not.
This suit is black. Pause, not.
No, you don't say pause. This suit is black. That's a pause. Not.
This suit is black.
Okay. I'm not quite...
We'll get Amin's first note.
Wow.
Sorry, hold on. I need to know. Are we talking ellipsis? Are we talking spaces? How did he signify the pause for the not?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 periods.
Whoa!
I like the idea of someone like, all right, let me see these reviews. Oh, super reviewer. This is someone who does a lot of these. Okay. Oh, wait, but this is a negative review. Why would he like? Oh, that's so confusing. Let me just follow this breadcrumbs of dots. Not.
Oh, shit, he did it again.
I see why you got that super.
Son of a bitch.
Not.
Film noir.
We'll get Amin's first note, May's first note, and my first note after these messages, unless patreon.com/countthedings, you get an ad-free episode, baby. We'll just keep going right now.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Amin, what is your first note?
Never heard of this movie in my life.
Wow.
In mi vida. I don't even know what kind of movie it is.
Oh.
Is it a comedy? Is it an action movie? Is it a horror movie? Obviously, I know from the synopsis that we did earlier that it is, in fact, an action crime drama. But watching it to start, I'm like, what sort of mood am I supposed to be in? Also, the first chords of this song sound like the start of Belly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I thought it was going to go, ha ha, steady, are you ready?
Are you ready?
They just went at whatever bullshit song this is.
Maze, what is your first note?
Not only is Emilio gunning for ass on of all time, he's the bitch husband.
That's the first note?
He's the bitch husband.
Same future note too. My first note. You guys ever been to a big fight?
Never.
No, I've been to one.
I've been to a UFC fight, but it wasn't the main one.
It was just a couple of cauliflower ears cutting it up.
It was in Salt Lake City, and it was a bunch of guys doing a lot of spins and jumps and shit.
Was my man from Bloodsport there?
No. Which one?
The excitement on Amin's face.
Which guy from Bloodsport?
You know.
Bolo? No, Bolo wasn't there.
Not Bolo.
Ray Jackson? Ray Jackson wasn't there.
Not Ray Jackson and not Van Damme.
No Frank Dukes? Young or old?
The guy Van Damme fought.
I don't remember who. He fought a lot of guys in that movie.
The Colored Gentleman.
Oh. We get Teenage Fan Club De La Soul. A lot of shots of nice, serene suburbia. Some real suburban commando vibes. Leaves raking, kids on bikes. And a Corvette pulls up to a house.
The guy raking the leaves gets really pissed at the kids biking through his raking.
Good move by the kids.
The sheer amount of leaves reminded me of the beginning of Don't Be a Menace.
Yes.
All the leaves are coming down. Vivica Fox is telling Ashtray, you got to go live with your daddy now.
Cuba gets out of the car in slow-mo. I've always loved this jacket that he had in the movie. CT5 jackets.
He parked really poorly in his Corvette.
Because he saw a blonde.
Is that why he parked bad?
100%.
He's walking towards the house, then he doubles back for her.
It's a blonde girl with Noodle.
A white?
I called her Noodle's mom.
Milo comes out dressed like an absolute dork.
His wife and child are sitting on the porch. Why don't you call Peggy? Have her come over and watch TV with you. That show you like is on tonight.
Ah, boys, Vague's position is back.
What's it called? The TV show?
He's talking like someone reading their lines with an acting coach.
Yes.
He's not talking to her. He's talking at her.
He does a very strong who's that man to his own child.
Yeah.
Who's that man?
He's never seen that baby in his life.
She gives him a great disproving squint, too, when he can't come up with the TV show.
Oh, come on, Linda. You make me feel very guilty here.
Come on!
She hasn't done shit.
Linda's pretty ass on, too.
No, I disagree.
But the problem is, by comparison,
maybe that's what it is.
She's Meryl Streep.
Here comes the exposition.
He says it's just for a couple of hours. I deserve this. You know, I haven't been out of the house for over 3 months.
3 months.
This is what I wrote. Is Linda the bitch wife or is he the bitch husband? Question mark.
Wow, it even made a mean question it.
Wow.
Menage that bitch husband, baby.
He's such a bitch.
Yes.
I'd be comfortable with him plowing my girl because He's a bitch husband. He wouldn't even go through with it.
Yeah.
She could not give a fuck that he hasn't been out of the house in over 3 months.
3 months. Gee, that's probably exactly how long it's been since I've been out.
I said, Alonzo G, that's probably exactly as long as I've been out.
Yeah.
This is where I make the note. I like to think of this as he's still Gordon Bombay. So he's an absolute drunk,
Yeah.
but he's settled down with the woman and is trying not to relapse into alcohol.
Is this the woman that left him in D2?
Yes.
Or relapse into coaching youth hockey again.
Looks like Mike almost has his date for tonight. Cut to Cuba.
Cuba chatting up Noodle's mom.
With a hideous pattern skirt.
Lying the whole time.
This is also weird to me how much he says her first name, considering that's his wife.
Exposition.
There's a lot of that in this movie.
Yes, there is a lot of, I'm going to say your name as I talk. And then everything is ended with huh or okay.
Yes.
Huh is a horseman.
I'm starting to think that's an early 90s 20CB-ism.
It has to be.
That makes me think of Anthony Michael Hall and Good Norm.
He says, Linda, nobody's taking dates. It's a bunch of guys going to a boxing match and giving exposition. That's it. That's all we're doing tonight.
She nods silently. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I know your friends. They have the hormones of high school kids.
Don't start accusing me of running around because you know that you're the only one of your friends who has a family. You know, I think it's just time you start hanging out with grown-ups. My friends are grown-ups.
Oh, I think we had different versions of this because his quote that I wrote down is, don't start accusing me of running around because, you know, I haven't been drunk coaching children's hockey in a long time and I beat that paternity test with an Icelandic trainer's kid. This massive RV pulls up with Jeremy Piven on a PA system and a food truck horn.
It's playing La Cucaracha.
If you look starboard, you'll see the potentially very dangerous Mr. Frank Wyatt.
Not since the turn of the century has he come out to vacation with us. Turn of the century, bitch.
Cuba is ass off as he, mid talking to this girl, turns around and sees the RV and goes, oh.
He's so happy. He's so excited for tonight. Linda says, there's one of your grown-up friends now. Go have some fun. Maybe he'll stop walking around with that look on his face.
No, he will not. Nothing will take that look off his face.
For everyone else's future reference, if your woman says this to you, Mayes, clip it.
It's a trap.
Do not fall for that shit. She is absolutely setting a trap for you.
Yeah.
Try to see how dumb you are.
I got this one wrong. I'll admit, I sent a note to the chat. I said, I know Amin will call her the bitch wife, but he's the bitch husband so far.
No, see?
I'm shocked.
Big time bitch husband vibes.
I think it's less of her not being the bitch wife and more of him being such a huge bitch that it overshadows and puts everything in a different perspective.
He says, I have no regrets. That's a weird thing to tell your wife.
Dog, yo, you wildin'.
That's weird. That's some weird exposition.
Real weird. Piven's still in the PA saying, we've got some family values exhibition here. That's actually his baby.
I laughed.
Thanks, Maury.
Milo says he'll be home. Cuba comes over and says, yeah, around 8 a.m.
Oh!
Nah.
Thanks, I'm on the couch tonight.
Cuba thinks Linda hates him. Exposition that he's been married for 2 years.
It was a little hard for me to concentrate because, check out the chat, these are two friends that are standing real weird next to each other.
Oh, yeah, that's a caress.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Look at Emilio's legs. The position of his legs and his cheeks is so weird to me. His roundy, sorry.
It's because he's about to dance up on him.
Cuba's right leg is thrust forward and outward.
Is pressed, yeah.
Placed in such a way that you are in my trap now.
Yeah.
With this caption, remember your birthday? Remember the birthday sex we had on your birthday? That's why she doesn't like me.
He starts dancing horribly on Emilio. She hates you.
He's just fucking around. That's not really dancing.
That's a Cuba Gooding Jr. dance.
Piven busts out of the RV. Let me get rid of these bums. I'll get right back to get on you. She says, promise? And I said, cuck banter?
Yeah.
Well, he's the bitch husband.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Holy shit. Piven's hair.
Oh, dude, early 90s Piven hair. This and PCU, man.
He's 27.
27. That's a 27-year-old.
27 years old.
How is that possible?
His hairline is 52.
Easily.
And then he goes and plays a college student 2 years later.
And look at his hair today. That dude's got a timeshare in Turkey.
I want to point out that there was a time in this country where having hair like that didn't disqualify you from any acting job.
Jason Alexander, him. Yeah.
It's normal, you know? Look at Clyde Drexler. How long did it take Clyde Drexler to finally shave his head?
It was a long time, man. Entire time with the Blazers, right? He didn't do that until Houston.
Till he got to Houston, yep.
So that's 95?
I feel like he did it out of the necessity, like, oh, my barber who trims up the 3 hairs that I have on my head. He's in Portland. I don't want to find a new barber here in Houston. All right, fine. I'll just shave it.
That was one of the funniest things about watching Sex and the City is all of the men that are supposed to be dateable.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah.
With weird hairlines and awful body hair, unmanscaped, doing sex scenes.
Yeah.
And there was no standard for this before the year 2000.
It says go inside the RV. It's bigger than his house.
Prepare to have your pleasure glands carpet bombed.
Watch out for the floors because they're marble.
Piven is a perpetual Teddy Rex Award winner.
Yeah.
He says cool system, man. Did he just Hi Sweet Annie the sound system?
He sure did.
What was that?
Very 20CV.
Hi, Sweet Annie.
There's an old school Nintendo who was firing the duck hunt gun.
Yeah.
The embedded top of the line stereo system is eerily similar to the one that my dad bought after winning Jeopardy in 1992.
Really?
You brought this up several times. Every time we see one of these sound systems,
he still got it.
They all look like the one that your dad bought after you won Jeopardy.
They look just like it.
Maze is trying to have a versatility here, not just cameras, but also 90 sound systems.
1992 top of the line electronics.
Yeah.
Just that year.
And only if they look like the one that his dad bought after winning Jeopardy. Cuba's ass off in this entire tour, fucking around.
This is where you have to imagine Emilio as Bombay and Cuba as, well, you know.
No, I don't.
FM, AM,
satellite,
Sirius.
Again, I don't think you can make that joke until you can back it up.
2024, canonized. Piven says he conned the dealer into letting him take the RV out for the evening to promote it, then named it Live Forever.
This is legitimately insane.
Well, this is the 90s, man.
They yada yada this that the dealer let him take the RV out. Because what is this? This is $100,000 RV?
Easily. Probably more.
It's customized too, because I tried to find it and it doesn't look like the rest of the RVs like that.
Yeah.
He told them he had a sales force.
Tomorrow I'll return it and I'll say thank you very much, sir, but under very, very careful consideration, I would have to say it's not big enough. I need a driver's side airbag in the bathroom, and I'll see you.
Ray Cochran, the man, the myth.
Is that a Louis Pinnock, that voice?
I believe so. What is he doing? Is he doing a pastor? Is he doing a fight announcer?
I think a fight announcer.
Because they're going to a fight?
I think he's doing a serial announce back in the day, like TV shows or whatever. Buck Rogers!
Look at Radio and Piven faces in that pic I just sent you.
Radio and Piven. Dude, man, you need to relax with that.
What? We call people by their most famous roles all the time.
Their most famous roles.
Yeah.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, man. Cuba's expressions are extremely ass off in this movie.
He's going for it, man.
It's also set off by fucking Emilio, even though we're looking at the back of his head pretty much.
He's still ass on with the back of his head. You can tell.
He's still very ass on.
That photo looks like Cuba is slipping a 20 to the maitre d'.
Yes, absolutely. They're running late. Where's Eddie? Can't make it. Cancel last minute. So Emilio invited someone else. Who'd you invite?
Cobra Formula is who he invited.
A shitty yellow car comes skidding to a halt. Who's the crash test dummy?
Reference. That's your little brother. Exposition.
Yep.
Ray, don't start. Linda's been busting my balls since I got home, all right? Oh, bitch. Who says give him a break?
Piven calls him a pain in the ace.
Ace.
It's like Greg Cody pronouncing cash.
Every time you guys get together, man, it's like a slugfest.
It's Steven Dorff. Says the RV looks like Barbie's Playhouse.
Reference?
Dorff is dressed like
a homeless person.
Well, like Nirvana. Or like Pearl Jam.
Like an unhoused gentleman.
He's straight from Seattle with that outfit.
I won't lie, I was taken aback because I was not ready.
At Dorff?
At young Dorff.
Oh, yeah.
How old is he here?
Dude, he's got to be early 20s, right?
He looks like he's a teenager, man.
Yeah.
He looks like puberty was not that long ago.
You should know, you're the one who plays with dolls. Banter. Yo, bro, my big brother actually invites me to go somewhere. You sick or something, Frank? He says you're late as usual. You just got in the RV. You don't get to call someone late. RV just got there. It's been there for 2 minutes.
He's 19, Dorff.
Damn.
Dog.
Wow.
Yo, imagine being in Hollywood and seeing this kid at 19 act like this. You're like, this motherfucker's a star.
Incredible.
And then hookers and blow happen. It's like, never mind.
Allegedly, Piven's going to get them on the road.
Is it because of Jeremy Piven's influence after this movie?
I mean,
Jeremy Piven? What about Cuba? For Cuba?
For Cuba?
Imagine the nights out with that crew.
Oh my God.
We see it.
And Emilio's a drunk.
It's all happening. They get an RV.
What do you say, fight fans? Crack open some tasty libations. Let's get on the road. Beers are in the fridge, John. Ooh, beer. All aboard? Wait, that's a conductor, not a bus driver. Why don't you sit down and shut up? Now that's a bus driver.
Banter.
Emilio is a capital B bitch. Shut up, dude. You're correcting him on his fucking hooting and hollering?
Piven says he's got 600 on Davis. What? You idiot. You know that Davis rhymes with save us.
What?
Banter?
It doesn't, and it's not funny.
At all. No.
Emilio's worried about missing the prelim. Razorman says they won't miss a punch.
Lots of exposition going on here by Cuba.
Cut to them. Stuck in traffic, watching some boxing on the tube.
Drinking Bud Heavies.
Boop tube.
That's big time, 20CB.
Calling the TV tube month is back.
Much better than sitting ringside, Ray. Much better.
Let me tell you something. We're going to be so close, get a little blood on us.
Oh.
And they have more banter. Yeah, it'll be coming out of our noses because our seats will be so high in the rafters.
They are hooting and hollering at the TV. His knees are buckling. His manager's outside betting on the other guy.
Radio thinks the next fight won't last 3 rounds. They're going to miss the main event.
Dog, I just noticed the huge satellite dish on top of
It's massive.
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 Captain America's shield is up there getting picture in picture.
Like a local TV station.
Yeah, that's not Captain America shit. You go to ESPN in Bristol.
Yeah.
Outside, like the main building is just this massive satellite dish.
It's the satellite from Contact.
Same note too, bro. Just about to say. Jodie Foster about to talk to somebody up there.
Or from Congo.
Oh, yeah. The future of telecommunications.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Bob Bay says he's right. They should just settle in. Bullshit. We're not missing anything. Shut that TV off. Why? Why shut the TV off?
This sequence that ensues is unhinged.
Ray tries to seize the gap. This guy won't let him in. You bitch. You fat bitch.
This is the part where I see in the background, right next to him, is a glass with ice cubes in it. Mm-hmm. And I made a quiet joke to myself, wouldn't it be funny if he was just drinking like vodka on the rocks or some shit like that?
Oh my God.
Not just drinking and driving of like having a beer or whatever. Full on cocktail glass in hand while he's driving.
Yeah.
Not knowing that that's where we were headed.
He tries to get over. Guy won't let him. Dorf leans out the window, asks if they can get over. Why don't you wait your turn like everyone else, asshole?
Piven keeps merging. They make weak contact. And we get some serious road rage. F-bombs flying. Dorf gets out to fight this dude.
Lots of TGT.
Come on, you little fucking weasel. Let's see what you got.
Radio just yells, ding, 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 round 1. Bombay's drunk ass pulls his brother back.
And then Cuba comes out of nowhere and has this dude pinned with his arm behind his head.
Yeah, he's got him an arm locked there.
And the dude keeps making this noise.
Guy's got ass off, man.
This extremely ass-on woman tells Cuba to leave him alone.
Relax. Take the pretty girl home. Unless you want me to, huh? Lets him go back to his truck. He says, you're not worth it. The guy in the car ahead of him is out of the vehicle. Claps. Nice job, buddy.
Oh.
Shut up, man.
Golden dumpster. Yes.
I can't believe the people in this fucking town. Calm down, honey.
At first I called it a disembodied voice. Then I realized, oh no, that's him in the background right there.
Cuba goes over to Dorf and Bombay. Marriage life making you soft, buddy? I remember when your brother would have dumped that guy on his ass.
Emilio's going to give some foreshadowing brotherly advice with his ass on.
What the hell is the matter with you, huh? You can't get into it with every asshole that looks at you funny. John, there's a lot of craziness going on out there. You never know what maniac is going to pull out a gun and blow your goddamn brains out. It happens every day in the city. Hey, you listen to me!
What, Frank? What are you gonna do?
You're not my father, Frank.
He said short hort.
Now Emilio's bitching him out. Don't encourage him with that macho shit.
He's right, you know.
What are you talking about?
You're not his father. Cobra formula. Piven mocking him, saying that was real smart.
There's also a line here about knock it off. And I asked if knock it off
is
20 CB or 2 Americas.
I think it's 2 Americas because I think knock it off still happens a lot. I think you see white parents say knock it off a lot to kids.
Yeah, the white parenting America is holding it down on the knock it off.
Piven says, hold on. He pulls off to the shoulder. They're not going to miss this fight. Throws it in reverse, backs up to the nearest off ramp. Bombay's drunk ass loves it.
No chance he knows. What?
Your note? You can't read your note?
No chance he knows she's the cum.
What?
He's driving backwards is what I wrote.
She's the cum?
Yeah.
Did you switch tabs?
Like flipping channels on the TV?
Yeah.
No chance he knows she's the cum. Driving backwards.
Cuba makes a joke about seeing the cops. Really? Cuba makes that joke?
Yeah.
Clever writing.
That's interesting.
Got to double back around the expressway. How hard can it be? They just got off the Live Forever Boulevard off-ramp.
Yeah, same note too. I said the RV is named Live Forever.
Yeah.
At this point. But Emilio's reactions.
He loves it.
To being excited.
He loves it.
As Piven is backing this RV up.
Yeah.
Unbelievable levels of asshole.
It's incredible.
Radioactive.
Radio.
Chernobyl fallout event.
It makes me believe that he might be a robot in real life.
Robots are more realistic.
Well, but 92, 93 robots.
Stallone's robot was a better actor.
Who do we know right now who's like that?
That's a robot?
I think someone we know in real life laughs like that.
You when there's a guest on Levitard?
No, that's not true. That was a genuine laugh. I'm genuinely happy.
They're not.
Our guests are funny.
I know your genuine laugh.
What's my genuine laugh?
It's not out of nowhere. And he knows right now. He knows I'm right.
I'm putting my contacts in. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When Piven pulls onto the completely empty exit, he says, "Here's to me and to those like me." What? Bald cokeheads who won't shut the fuck up? With enough cocaine
to fill the Nile.
Hey! Oh, champagne!
Oh, cocaine. They're driving in a bad area. Do you know how I know that?
No, tell me.
You can hear the wind.
Howling wind.
There are trash can fires.
Yeah.
There's a public transit station that's closed.
Mm-hmm.
And there's debris flying everywhere.
The newspaper budget on this movie,
oh my God,
kept the Chicago Sun-Times in business for a full decade.
There's got to be a USA Today in there somewhere.
There's got to be a USA Today.
There has to be.
No, USA Today's only deliver exposition in this universe.
Recurring note for me is, what city is this?
Oh, really?
I thought it was LA.
I thought it was LA for a long time.
Then I thought it was San Francisco, and it started saying North Shore.
Oh, when he said North Shore, I was like, oh, they're in Chicago.
Guys, it's the windy city.
Oh.
Because there's howling wind.
But it's only windy in the bad parts.
Well, that's where you can hear it.
Very 20 CB. How hard could it be? Next thing you know, cut to the hood. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Radio's mocking the scariness of where they are. Piven says, I bet there's some tremendous real estate bargains there.
What the money to be made if you open a bar here?
Banter is on a thoroughbred, galloping away.
That and
Bob Cousy.
Oh,
buzz.
Please clip it.
You got horses. What you need are thoroughbreds.
I don't want to give you more work than you've got.
Yeah, you do.
But we got to find a way to put that into the 5 Horsemen sounder. Is him saying thoroughbred.
You got horses. What you need is a thorough.
That's what it's got to be right there. They see guys on the street. Hey, look, the Brothers Johnson. Reference. Radio wants them to ask for directions.
I'm just being logical. When you're lost, you ask for directions. So let's ask those guys.
He's ass off, but also he's got to be on something as he grabs the megaphone, because he doesn't just ask for directions. He does it the biggest, most asshole way.
He's screaming.
Bothering these poor people.
Piven is outright pouring liquor into a glass on the dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. That wasn't a clever joke by Amin.
No.
Cuba announces the welcome wagon.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
2 guys approach. One reaches into his pocket. Everyone ducks.
Yeah.
Piven opens a drawer, revealing a gun.
Mm-hmm.
The guy holds up a brown bag of booze.
It's just a 40.
Clip Cuba's laugh.
How is that funny? Can you tell me? Because I don't get it.
Tell me why that's funny. Just get us back on the expressway.
How's that funny? How's that funny? Can you tell me? Because I don't get it. He's ass off, but also, yep.
You hear a guy go, let him have it, Earl.
Piven's panicking. He speeds off. He tells him to lock the goddamn doors.
He doesn't know if he's insured for this RV.
He's definitely not. You stole it, essentially, from the dealership.
Cuba starts playing with the gun. Where'd you get a gun? It's a Beretta 9mm. Shit happens, man.
Cuba laughs at him. Dorf tells Emilio he's right. Never know what maniac's gonna pull out a gun. See? Callback, like you said earlier.
Come on. The only maniac I know is you. Banter.
Emilio tries to put the gun away. Know what we need? A friggin' map.
20 CB.
Who carries a map? Thousands of unarmed people who drive Hyundais.
Product placement?
Early for a Hyundai reference.
Yeah. He thinks there's a map in the glove compartment. Piven's trying to help him find it, then slams on the brakes when he sees someone dart out in front of the RV.
Mm-hmm.
Might have hit something. Piven says, no, we didn't.
It says, Ray, I felt it. My ass on.
Dude.
We hit something.
Radioactive. I can't get over it.
It's incredible.
He felt it. He didn't even seem concerned.
You know what he felt beyond his ass being on? The shudder, the jarring of an aircraft picking up speed.
Oh!
Because your seats are in the upright position, your tray tables are up and locked, as this is plot liftoff, ladies and gentlemen.
4, 3,
Not liftoff, but pretty close. We're almost there.
Okay.
Anywhere between when they exit the expressway to what's coming up, I'm down with it being plot liftoff.
Says, do you know where the hell we are? Scam artists, okay? Make a living doing this. They're out in the middle of the street, pretend to get hit, and then blow your head off.
Like how you scam someone out of this RV?
That's not a scam. That's murder. There's no scam there.
It's also Cobra formula.
Bombay says somebody might be hurt, leaves the RV to check. Cuba goes with them.
Are you guys doing the Mother Teresa show? And I said, reference?
Clip curb.
But it's a universal fact that everybody is called an asshole. I'm sure Mother Teresa was called an asshole by someone.
Oh, I doubt that. Larry.
Oh, I know. I don't doubt it. Somebody must have said, oh, she's so good. She's so good. What an asshole. Somebody must have said that. Oh, look at Miss Perfect helping the lepers. You know, come on.
They all get out to check. Ray stays in. Nobody by the RV. They see someone on the ground off to the side. Dorf immediately goes, he's dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Beep, bop, boop.
Think again, asshole.
Did he say that?
The guy on the ground said that.
Tough guy talk. Banter.
Holy shit, they hit New York undercover.
Piven starts chugging vodka from the bottle.
Yep.
God damn it, Piven, you're going to take a swig of Stoli, then quad the quaps?
And then he fakes it. After he yells, what's happening? As loud as he can out the window. Don't worry about how there's, any number of people around.
I got to be honest with you guys. I just had simultaneously a bunch of feelings that I shouldn't have. One was, I want a drink.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, but I have a parent-teacher conference thing I got to do. Then I was like, it's not in person. I got to really tell, right?
Oh.
Ain't no wrong with it, huh?
Just wait until after.
After the parent-teacher conference.
No, after our guest.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
No.
You've gone not far enough. He calls 911 as Bombay walks in. Hangs up. How long's it going to be? He says, phone's dead. There's no service.
Which one is it?
I don't know.
Those are two different things.
Those cell phones back then, it makes the loudest beep when he hangs up.
Amelia wants to get him to an emergency room. They carry him onto the RV. Piven is frantically tidying up and throwing away empty bottles and cans. They lie him down. He's bleeding all over the place. They find a bullet wound.
Piven's trying to bargain with him this whole time.
And a blood-covered bag of money.
Ooh.
Piven thinks he's a thief and the cops shot him, then asks what happened.
Please clip in Who Shot You.
Who shot you? Separate the weak from the opsa. Leap hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stop when I fall the plot. Neighbors call the cops, said they heard mad shots.
Let's play a game of who delivered this next line, Piven or Bombay. Look, I've had a lot to drink tonight, okay? It could be either of them.
Cuba and Emilio are determined to help Teddy. Piven doesn't want to go to prison.
He's freaking out.
Look, they're coming after me. You gotta help me.
Look, we won't let anybody hurt you.
Look, you gotta get me out of here.
God damn it! I can't hear myself.
You shut up. Who the hell are you telling to shut up?
No, wait.
Radio gets very close, asks what his problem is. Do you want me to go to prison because this punk? It's not our concern.
We hear police sirens in the distance. Cuba wants to follow the cops.
Follow the cops.
Cuba starts yelling over the loudspeaker that they have a wounded kid.
What's happening?
Emilio jumps behind the wheel. They take off.
Emilio ass on driving.
Of course.
Yeah, he's driving like an 8-year-old. But then we're playing cops and robbers. Motherfuckers be driving like this.
Cops keep driving. Dude grabs the money, hides in his jacket. Bombay's drunk ass lost him. They're driving the streets.
Cuba's yelling SOS. Is that 20 CB?
Yeah, SOS is definitely 20 CB. Car comes through, absolutely T-bones them. Hey, T-bone.
Yeah, he's not getting that deposit back.
I still don't think that any car would be able to derail the RV as dramatically as what happened here.
No, well, the problem is you have a drunk.
Maybe with Emilio behind the wheel, though.
Yeah, you have a drunk driving it.
It's because they got hit and Emilio started turning the wheel like crazy.
Exactly.
Ah, I'm so rattled.
It gets wedged into an alley.
Everyone is fucked up from the crash, aka they shook the camera around.
No airbags?
No.
Even in 93?
That's not standard at that point. Although he does talk about he needed airbags.
In the turlet.
Yeah, so.
The Kermode.
Radio thinks some no insurance car driving asshole hit them. Piven's looking at all the damage. Proud owner of a nice little fax machine. Gonna fax myself.
20 CB.
Timeline.
He says, you okay, brother? I said, you're my brother. I'd be freaking out about this.
I'd be so pissed off. Yeah.
In the same way, though. Oh, I guess I want a fax machine now.
Yes.
I would be absolutely doing the same shit.
I asked, is a fax machine in an RV as a sign of luxury the most 20 CB thing possible?
It's up there.
It's got to be up there.
All of the electronics in this RV.
Well, especially that sound system.
Yeah, top of the line.
It has to be the satellite dish. It has to be. It's so big.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The door's blocked. Piven kicks it and announces that they're stuck. We're stuck in this piece of shit that I now own. Okay? This piece of fucking shit.
He's slamming chairs down.
Cuba grabs him.
He's freaking out. He's ass off. It's a golden dumpster, the whole performance here. Bombay tells Piven to try to start this thing. The engine's dead.
Teddy hears tires and flips out.
New York Undercover says, they're out there.
You don't know who you're messing with. We gotta get out of here.
New York Undercover starts losing his shit. He's saying this. I says, is this a horror movie? Are there monsters?
He sounds like he's talking about Predator.
It reminded me of Ghost of Mars. Remember where there's like, we can't go out there. And we're like, why? What's out there? It's not clear yet.
But Dorf's reaction to anyone yelling is to scream, shut up.
I mean, fair note.
They're doing the best they can.
Oh, don't do that. They'll blow your head off.
Woo.
When Emilio is trying to go through the roof hatch, Cuba wants Ray to get the gun, but it's missing. Emilio pokes his head out like a groundhog. The coast is clear in both directions.
This shit looks like Biff 1985.
Then somebody busts through the glass and grabs Teddy. Playing a little hide and seek, huh? Come on out. Come here, motherfucker. It's Zed.
It's Zed, and then he sticks a gun in Dorf's face.
You want to get tough with me, kid? You want to keep him? Back off, kid. You ain't got no balls.
Says back the fuck off.
Now you children sit tight. No one will get hurt, okay?
Jump scare from my man Dorian Tyrell.
Piven gets his phone, dials 911. It won't work. No service. Can't believe it. I thought you said there was no service. He didn't say anything. He's just like, I don't know. Like Amin getting caught there when he said he was putting his contacts in.
Yep.
I was putting my contacts in.
He snitched on himself, too. No one needed you to say that.
Dennis Leary pulls up in a car, and boys, this is where I've got plot liftoff.
See, I don't have it quite yet.
Oh.
Because he's still a shadowy figure. We don't know that it's Dennis Leary.
Oh, okay. I like that.
We don't know who that is.
You know what? I retract my plot liftoff.
Dorian Tyrell starts giving New York Undercover shit about money and not money. He's like, no, I got it all. You got to tell Fallon. He says, tell Fallon what? And I said, tell Fallon to stop laughing in the middle of bits.
Huh? Jimmy.
Yes.
Terry tries to explain himself, wasn't running, offers up the money. The henchman takes it and hands it to Fallon.
How could you steal from me, Teddy?
I wasn't stealing from you, man. It's right there. All the money, man.
Only thing I hate worse than a thief is a liar, Teddy. You broke rule number 1. Do not steal from me.
What you thinking about, Teddy? Look, come on, we grew up, man.
All you had to do was keep the merchandise moving, Teddy. What was the problem, huh? No company car, not long enough lunches?
Dorf can't stand sitting still.
What is wrong with him?
What do you want us to do, man?
He got his hands on some of Piven's coke? He's really antsy right now.
Yeah.
Fallon worried his name got mentioned. Terry's protesting. I wouldn't rat you out. Why would I say anything? I didn't say shit. I didn't say fucking shit.
What do you want me to do? Let you go? Is that what you want? I let you go, and then I'm supposed to conduct business on the street?
Terry's yammering on, saying everyone will keep quiet. Fallon takes his gun out.
Oh, man.
Shoots Terry from point blank range. And the first time we see Dennis Leary's face is illuminated by the flash of the gunshot.
Oh, that's a golden dumpster, man. That's a great shot.
Absolutely.
That is a great shot.
Badass.
Dennis Leary always plays the scumbag ringleader.
Pretty much, yeah.
Except when he plays the dad in The Sandlot.
Yeah.
There's no in between. And it's muted, but Steven Dorff is yelling, no! Just like Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah.
That's a Steven Cinephobe staple right there.
Definitely.
Cuba's reaction, completely ass off.
This is my golden dumpster, by the way. The replaying of the gunshot for everyone's reaction shot. So,
Except,
no.
Who's the one person who doesn't react?
Zero movement on Emilio.
Does he know he's in a movie?
Is he Botoxed? What happened? He doesn't flinch.
Sykes reminds Leary of the guys in the truck.
And everybody hold on to your butts. We got plot liftoff because shit just got real.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Boys, rule number 2, no witnesses. Cuba grabs the fire extinguisher, busts out the front windshield. Bombay grabs a lighter.
Cuba's ass off. Come on! Yeah.
We get suspenseful music and a close-up on the guns. He's pouring booze all over. He lights a towel and tosses it. He lights the RV on fire. Piven grabs the gun, which was under a seat.
They start unloading on the RV.
And guess what? The guys in the RV, they got a fled.
They They sure do.
They do got a fled.
The rest of this movie's got a fled.
Got a fled is a horseman.
The suspenseful music, because I didn't see it in the credits. I wasn't paying attention during the credits. I was like, is this movie scored by Alan Silvestri?
It sure is.
I can always tell because Alan Silvestri's scores always sound like Back to the Future.
Repeat offender.
What's the other one he did?
Predator 2 with Stephen Hopkins.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Also Eraser, Reindeer Games, Practical Magic, and Judge Dredd.
They hop a fence, RV explodes like the house an honest thief. Bombay says, sorry, man. Not exactly what I had in mind. You lit it on fire.
No, it's better than the fucking house an honest thief.
Exact same.
No, it's not. Dishonest.
What?
Dishonest explosion.
What did your drunk ass think lighting a vehicle on fire was going to do?
Oh-ho!
Not what I had in mind.
Oh-ho! Champagne. Cut to Piven looking devastated, thinking about how much money he owes.
How much money?
Fallon says to his goons, that was great, guys. Do it again.
Yeah.
That's not funny. Hey, man.
Shit looks like the Hindenburg, man. Reference.
They rally to go find these guys who are running through the streets.
Where the hell are we? What city is this?
Rail Yard, USA. That's where we are.
The RV boys are flooding along a train track into a rail yard.
I feel like there are endless hiding spots. Why are they dead set on hiding in the train?
Keep it moving.
They must like trains as much as you do, I mean.
I love trains, but not these kind of trains.
Train movie.
I don't like riding the rails, so to speak.
Piven does.
And enough cocaine to fill the train.
Piven's lagging behind. They stop, wonder where they're going. Dorf's freaking out about the guy getting killed that he just met. What, are you in love with him?
Dorf takes things a little too personally.
No.
Piven doesn't think they'll be followed. Emilio points out their witnesses. Cuba wonders where the hell they are, then yells at Piven for exiting. Oh, are we at the blaming stage now, huh? I don't remember twisting your arm to get off the expressway. Stares his ass down.
But no one had control. You were driving. You went reverse on the shoulder.
It's a shortcut.
They hear tires screeching. They keep moving. They open up a train car, close it before the bad guys see them. They don't know if they were seen. Do they feel seen? Do they feel heard? Nobody knows. They're debating. They want to kill them, and Dirty Mike and the boys reveal themselves from the dark corner of the train car.
Same note, too.
Yo, the boys' number kept growing.
There's so many guys in there.
Yeah.
First, I thought it was just Dirty Mike.
Holy shit.
And there was another guy, and then, oh my God.
Chock full of...
Where were they? What were they doing?
When they scurry later.
Unbelievable.
Was there a Prius back there? What's going on?
I was mind blown.
There's more extras in that train car than there were in the commuter when he released those hostages.
Fucking clown train car.
Dirty Mike says, well, look what the cat drug in. Is that Moose Pinnock?
I like that he said drug in.
Keep your voice down. Do you want to clip this?
Leary bantering his ass off.
Hello, ladies. What do you think of the neighborhood? Call these condos down here. Nice, huh? Could be just like one of those North Shore suburbs, though, huh? Guess what? I knew you guys would go straight to the rail yard, but you didn't pass go, so you definitely don't get the $200. You just sit tight, because I'm gonna come door to door like the goddamn Avon lady. And by the way, you fucked up my car, and I don't have collision.
Dirty Mike whispers, guy out there. Sounds like he wants to do bodily harm or something. Buck says from the shadows, I'm a college graduate.
Okay.
The boys.
Okay. That's Buck. He's got the brain of a chicken. And then Cuba looks at his future.
Yeah. That's CTE.
That's 10 years from now, baby.
That's why you can't call Cuba radio in this movie, because Buck is radio.
Yeah.
No.
At some point, I call him Antonio Brown.
Oh, Jesus.
Sure would be a shame if he was to hear you in here.
Damn shame. Bombay says he'd shoot us and then blow your heads off.
I don't think so. He might even be grateful. Might give us a reward.
Piven says to name the prices. Gee, Mr. Businessman.
Mr. Businessman.
What'd you have in mind? That's a good negotiating tactic. Make them offer first.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I'm going to put that as a Golden Dumpster nominee.
Especially if your opening gambit might have been $7.
He starts to grab the gun and then Fallon yells,
Don't move. Don't whisper. Don't even breathe.
That's your tagline's position right there.
Don't you hate it? When you're trying to be quiet and every sound seems to be amplified 20 or 30 times?
Same note too, bro. I do hate that shit.
Breathing really loud. Don't breathe through your mouth. You're doing loud nose breathing. I don't know where else to breathe from.
What is that? What's that smell? You guys wearing cologne? Or is that fear?
Please clip in Al Pacino from Jack and Jill.
It's a lot of clips.
I can smell horny across an ocean.
Pippin grabs his wallet. Dirty Mike notices his watch.
Nice watch.
Go to hell.
Already there, man.
Oh!
Banter.
Cobra formula?
And bars.
Bars, yes. Cuba says to give it to him. He does, and then hides a ring that he's wearing. The Edge grabs a railroad spike, runs it across the side of the train. It's their car.
Everlast in the beanie with the Lewis Pinnock.
Lucy, I'm home. You got some splaining to do.
Runs it against the car again. Dirty Mike wants Dorf's stuff. Dorf empties out his pocket. He's got some cash, some coins, a condom, and one bottle of lube. Clip it.
I don't see the harm in bringing one little condom.
And one little bottle of spermicidal lube?
Yeah, one little bottle of spermicidal lube.
Evan, that's psycho shit, man.
It's not.
It's like Charles Manson shit. What do you think Becca's gonna be psyched that you brought a bottle of lube? Oh, Evan, thank you for bringing that lube for my pussy. I never would have been able to handle your fucking 4-inch dick inside my pussy without that gigantic bottle of lube.
Okay, that's enough.
These girls are 18 years old. They're not dried up old ladies. They're good to go.
Then I won't bring the lube. Don't make me feel like that. I thought it was cool.
Dirty Mike doesn't believe that.
They really cleaned up on these guys, the homeless guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They ran them for everything.
That watch alone.
Leary lights up a cigarette. You guys are really starting to piss me off. This is eating into my drinking time.
Clip that for the next intro.
But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Yeah, I mean, same note to that.
Same note to it, yeah.
Because I'm such a nice person and so in touch with my inner child. Inner child, 20CB? I'm going to give you a chance. Come out, forget the bullshit, and we'll discuss this. Cuba grabs the bum's hand, but hands over his necklace. Fallon counts to 3. All right, opportunity knocked, and you failed to answer. Don't say I didn't give you a chance. Come on, baby. Let's talk. Let's mingle.
Oh, my nose.
Now he's getting mad. Sid tells him that it's possible. They took right off. Chicken brain buck. I'm a college graduate. I used to play college ball.
Yeah.
I ain't got my jacket no more. Somebody stole it.
He wants Radio's jacket.
I got great hands.
Is this the future of Daryl Hands Holloway or Cuba looking into his future and our future?
Go out wide, Buck. Radio grabs him. They struggle a little. Buck says he could have been Walter Payton.
He's like Uncle Rico now.
This guy played too many games with no helmet. CTE. Buck starts getting mad. He starts freaking out about the jacket, calling him a liar. I'm a goddamn college graduate.
I'm a goddamn college graduate.
You'll never hear me yelling that.
Nope.
Try to quiet him down. Fallon and Sykes hear the commotion. They open the train door. Dirty Mike and the boys clear out. Why are there so many boys?
So many.
What?
So many.
I saw it. I cackled because part of it is just a funny visual. Part of it is like, I can't wait to see what Snacky Tuna does with this.
Oh my God.
This army of unhoused gentlemen.
When the bar opens up to the unhoused gentleman outside.
Fallon sees Cuba running away, shoots him in the back. That's definitely Cuba and not Buck with the jacket on. Wait a goddamn minute. He gave Buck the jacket.
I yelled, Ricky!
Oh, Ricky, yeah. R.I.P.
Shit. Hobo from Purdue. I hate Purdue. When's the last time they ever won anything anyways?
Is that banter?
Goes through a wallet. It's Bombay's wallet.
Finds his ID with his home address and everything.
Bombs must have rolled him, huh?
Welcome to the neighborhood, Dirty Mike and the boys.
Sees a pic of the family. Guys are still running. Reveals that Cuba is wearing a leather vest under his jacket. What?
Oh, that's 20CB, baby.
Going to the fight, dude.
What an insane...
Going out with the boys.
What are you, Aladdin?
This feels like a lot of work. All of this. For everybody involved.
Yes.
For Dennis Leary, for Dirty Mike and the boys.
At this point, not worth it.
My not worth it point comes a little later.
Yeah.
But I hear you. And they're flooding across slick, wet, glistening cement. They stop for some reason. What's that? What's that over there that I hear? Oh, it's the wind. It's the wind howling.
I took a video of Piven running.
27 years old, man.
This is the peak physical condition of a 27-year-old.
What are his legs doing?
I don't know. I don't know what any part of his body's doing.
He's almost penguin running. His knees are flapping out.
He runs like Jack Black.
Oh, he does. Yeah, that's a good call.
Rig-a-goo-goo, rig-a-goo-goo.
Everybody's getting tired. They start hiding and listening. When Noodle starts barking at them, they run off again. Piven says he can't keep up. Bombay says he has to. He starts pleading. Don't leave my ass down here, okay? This is hell. If you take care of me, I'll give you anything you want.
Thank you.
You don't have to clip it, but I thought of the guy in This Is the End that's stuck in the door trying to get into the house.
The bald guy.
I'll do it. Yeah, did he fucking it's so good? You love it.
All I want is for you to move your ass. We're gonna make it.
All of us. I think we lost them.
He's a terrible motivator.
Scuba checks on them. Piven wants to know where the cops are because someone must have heard the blast.
Dynamite a whole city block, they wouldn't come.
Criminal.
Dorf points at a payphone. Film noir, the cord's been cut.
It's broken.
Reach out and touch someone my ass, and I said, reference?
Nice, roundy.
And also, Cuba said those exact same words yesterday in South Beach. And this is where I begin to realize Piven might be racist.
Might? What?
Begin to realize. At some point, I realized.
Wow, where have you been in this movie?
No, no. There's a lot of good real estate opportunities around here.
No, I thought it was just like a little snide remark.
Businessman.
Radio sees lights on in the building in the distance. Wants to go get some help. Trash can fires absolutely everywhere.
Windy, papers blowing around. They hop another fence. We hear a ripping sound. God damn, I tore my jacket. I'd be more worried about my ass, not my jacket.
My ass doesn't cost $450. Today's money, it's like $960.
Cuba tells him, don't think, just run.
Hey, less thinking equals talent takeover. Nick Sirianni.
Emilio hopes to use a phone. Piven calls them freaks. These freaks are our neighbors, Ray. Not my neighbors, man. Oh, yeah? I bet we haven't been more than 10 miles from your front door this whole night.
What is this shaming happening?
What a wildly dumb, unnecessary thing to say.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Is 10 miles your neighborhood?
No, 10 miles is so far.
No.
I don't consider a mile and a half my neighborhood anymore.
Especially in a place like Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Shit changes very, very drastically every few blocks.
Yeah, from trash can fires to a guy raking leaves constantly. That's the difference.
The only thing that doesn't change is the howling wind.
They hear and see someone on a swing. Dorf wants to go talk to him.
This is pretty creepy.
Oh my God, yeah.
This kid's standing up, swinging on a creaky swing.
What the fuck is this kid doing? It's like 11 at night?
What is he, a basketball player at Western University?
Right, exactly. Coach Pete Bell comes in and shows him how to fix his form.
This is how you want to swing.
This is how you want to swing. You want to get your knees into it. Bend those fucking knees. Sorry, that's Trey's coach. But here is my question, though. The fight would be at what, 8? 7?
Yeah, you probably want to get there around 7. The fight's probably around 8:30 for the main fight.
Because I feel like it got to the middle of the night insanely fast.
Super fast.
It's Chicago. So the fight time still, I'm trying to think typically when you turn it on.
Oh, so maybe it would be later. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe it would be like 10:30.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was 2 a.m. this entire movie.
They find another building.
Cuba sees a way in. They run over, go inside. They're knocking on the door. Chain's still on.
I need to use your phone. And the man behind it says, no, don't do it. No, please.
Piven asks, what's wrong with these people?
Yep.
I think he's racist. Yeah.
I was like, okay,
they're just like you, Ray. Same question here that I would have had. How is that? What do you mean they're the same?
I don't know. He's fucking doing Twitter finger shit.
They're scared. That's Cobra formula and Bombay, you drunk fuck formula. Right there, all in one.
Bombay, you dumb bitch husband.
Welcome to the real world, Ray. If you say that again to me, I'm going to kill you. And I laughed.
They go up the stairwell. Woman's throwing trash down a chute. Bombay approaches, asks to use the phone. She grabs a bat.
He sees her and turns to the other guy and says, wait. We don't want to scare her off. And then proceeds to creep out of the shadows.
Yeah.
Very, very fucking rapist vibe.
You don't have to clip this, but it did remind me of the loud conversation they have about not letting Emma Roberts feel like she's going to get raped. And she's sleeping in the house in the end.
Yeah.
She grabs a bat. Keep back.
That's Galen Gorg. Because I'll bust all your goddamn heads and don't think I won't.
And then her significant other comes out and says, Clarissa, are you all right? And she replies, get out of here, Rita. And I said, that's great introsposition right there. Just say everyone's name.
Yeah.
So we establish.
Just give us a chance. The only chance you're going to get is to get your motherfucking asses in gear before I start swinging.
We saw a boy get murdered tonight.
Emilio tactical redundancy.
The men who did it in cold blood.
They get caught, they're dead too. Piven assures her that they lost the guys. Rita grabbed the knife. They just want to use the phone to call the police.
Fallon and the goons are in the same open space before with the building with the lights. Man tells Sykes they're wasting their time.
Travis is really beginning to piss Zed off. Where he goes, we go. Now shut the fuck up.
Relax, Zed, all right? Just fuck already or get over it. You're a real suck up.
He's the right-hand man.
He's Dorian Tyrell to me. He's always Dorian Tyrell.
What's that from?
The Mask.
This guy had a good little run.
Yeah, he's good.
Dude, the 90s. If you needed a creepy henchman / gang-related villain.
He kind of reminds me of Buffalo Bill, but he's handsome.
Group of street toughs walk up.
You call them street toughs. I call them multicultural group of project dwellers.
Oh, okay. How about that?
It reminded me of a community college brochure.
Oh, absolutely.
That sounds like the government classification. You check that box on your voting registration.
Ask the kid from the swing if these are the punks he saw. No. Leary talks to these black kids like Taffer talks to black bar owners.
Yes, absolutely.
Chill out, man.
We've got some territories position. This is our block, all right? Now, if you got any brains in your head, man, you're going to break now and don't look back.
We just got some business, that's all.
What kind of a business?
What kind of a deal? Sykes walks up, says he's had enough of this bullshit.
I've had about enough of this bullshit. I'm gonna ventilate your little cranium. What do you think about that, huh? Now back off!
Hey, man, you better get your boy, Jack.
All right.
No one talks like that.
Thesaurus ass writing.
That's something too, man.
Just a little bit too much meat today, that's all, man. Come on, man. You don't like what I have to say? Fuck me. Come on.
What you smiling at, man?
No, I understand, man. I respect you. I know what you're doing. You're taking care of your block. That's great. But these motherfuckers rip me off. That can't happen. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know, man. If I fuck with you right now, you look like shit in front of your boys. So you tell me, how much is this gonna cost?
Man, if I want your money, I'll take it,
No,
man.
you can't take my money. But you can take my money.
Money.
Tapper. That's what I was thinking about as he's opening his eyes and kind of nodding.
Yeah.
Money got blood on it, man.
You ever see any that didn't?
Ah, bars.
Bars, yeah.
Ask Webster reference. Ask Webster reference
Yep.
what building those people went into.
Cut to the apartment.
Dorf's lighting up a cigarette. 20 CB.
Radio's worried that Piven's gonna walk a hole through the carpet. I cannot get over this vest. Just terrible.
Cops should have been here by now. It's been, checks clock, 17 minutes.
To Americas.
Rita says down here, people die of old age waiting for the cops. No goddamn way. Piven picks up the phone again.
Phone's dead.
Rita knows they cut the line. They're here. Maybe you didn't pay the phone bill.
This racist fuck.
Before he says that, he's like, how do you know that? Same question too. It's a bit of a leap, you know?
Oh, Zach, you empathize with the thinking of...
No, that's such a leap to conclude.
Hello, exposition.
Why else would the phone be cut, Zach?
Why would your dad?
Don't yell on television.
Piven, Sassner, and Emilio steps in. Shut up, Ray. Yeah, you tell him, bitch husband.
Oh, man.
You step up for those ladies.
Fallon in the stairwell starts reading that license. Francis Howard Wyatt.
Dude, the license that says that he's 5'6".
Lies.
Yeah, in heels, in stilettos.
In ice skates.
Maze, please clip in from Liar Liar.
Weight 105? Yeah, in your bra.
As he's coming up the steps, he says, "What's your wife, Italian?" I always wanted a fucking Italian girl, Frank. And I said, save note too.
Oh, yeah.
Looking Italian.
What?
Used to have a girlfriend named Frances. She had blue eyes just like you. I used to fuck guys like you in prison.
Drunk Bombay. How does he know my name? Obviously, he has your license, you dipshit.
Remember how you gave your wallet away?
Yeah.
15 minutes ago, you jackass.
I'll tell you what, Frankie, Francis, since you won't come out and meet me man to man, I'm going to make my case to the people.
He addresses the housing projects. Rita wants them the fuck out of her house. For some reason, Piven's chest hair is all out now.
Oh my God. Hold on. I got a picture of that.
You couldn't tell because it's a shag carpet.
That is
all you need. Just get that lifted onto your head.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
Thicker than a Snicker.
Why is this shirt so open?
It's like Tom Haverstrom.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Clarissa picks up her daughter, who's crying. Emilio says they can't stay. Piven can't believe it. Dorf undoes the door chain, and then Piven aims the gun at him.
Give us super ass off.
Son of a bitch. You had that thing the whole time? Why the hell didn't you use it when we needed it?
Because I'm using it now.
Which is a great question.
And you know what? A great nothing response. Because I'm using it now. Doesn't mean anything, but he's like, I got the gun, bitch. What are you going to do?
That's a very I got the gun, bitch answer.
On us.
Yeah, whichever one of you thinks you're gonna get me through that door.
God damn it, Ray, what are you doing? You're scaring the kid.
The cops are gonna be here any second, okay? Let's just wait here until they get here.
The cops are not coming.
Yes, they are. Stay right back, okay? I am not gonna die down here.
Cocaine is really kicking in. Emilio says Fallon and his guys are going to kill everybody. You got to trust me, man. They don't want this deal. Come on, Razor. Give me the gun.
Razor.
Get it? Because his name is Ray and he's sharp.
Zer.
Takes the gun from Piven. He's crying like a bitch. The roommate says to go to the roof. Kids have a way of getting across to the next building. Only chance they have.
That's not the roommate.
What?
That's
They're roommates. They're not a lesbian couple, I mean.
Oh, I was like, this is so progressive for 1993.
That's why I knew it wasn't.
But they have a child.
One of them has a child?
Amin just put his fucking hand on his chest like Norm learning about condos. So progressive. They're going up the stairs. There's a loud banging behind them. Roof doors padlocked.
Would you let Norm CT5? You can't let Norm because
Not with that.
when he was on that exam table and she walked in, we saw got a hog.
Oh my God. He's going to ruin it.
Blue ribbon.
Absolutely obliterated.
Spit good.
Spit's good, huh?
You need it with something like that going in.
I was wondering when you were going to isolate it to just the whistle at some point. It's such a perverted whistle.
It is.
I don't care if you don't speak English or whatever.
You know what that is.
I know the moment that whistle is.
Way worse than any cat call that has happened in a New York construction site. Way worse. Way more invasive.
He's fluttering his
Dude, insane. Insane.
Oh, shit.
They head up the stairs. We hear banging on doors. There's a padlock on the door on the roof.
Cuba's going to use the gun to break the lock, but then Dorf gives Cuba his fingerless glove to soften the noise of the banging on the lock.
Dramatic cut to Sykes at someone's door with the loud music. Knock, knock, bingo.
Wow.
Big time bingo bombing happening here. They don't give a fuck. They're kicking and shooting down doors.
Mm-hmm.
Cuba somehow busted the lock open like that.
That one dude, Travis, used a shotgun to just blow open someone's door.
Uh-huh. Twice.
There's no way maintenance is fixing that.
That building doesn't have maintenance.
This is Cabrini Green, man. What are you talking about?
All right, the guys get to the roof, start looking around.
Tiny Emilio hopping up on a 5-foot wall.
Oh my God.
It's over there.
It reminded me of that scene in It's Always Sunny where they get taken hostage by the McPoyles and they do the Die Hard thing of he's dropping off the roof. It's like 4 feet down and he's just fine. He's like, oh, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Foot hurts a little bit.
We see the Chicago skyline in the distance. It's a ladder with some rickety boards draped across it. Cuba's ready. He drops down. Everyone does except for Piven. Emilio tells Cuba, kids do this.
That's the same justification you had with Jan.
Yeah, coach.
Yeah, coach.
They test the ladder. It's wobbly. Cuba's crawling across.
Dog. Now, if you guys were confronted with this choice, would you try to traverse the ladder or would you do the pivot and try to negotiate with the killers?
20 years ago, ladder. Now, no, man. I'm just going to set my fate.
I mean, I'm doing the ladder.
Dog, no chance. Maze, your big ass on that ladder.
I know.
Maze would just stretch across one leg from one ledge to the other. Like, he'd just step across.
It's just like...
Yeah.
I'd have to go last because I would be worried that I'd be too big and the ladder would buckle under me.
I could tell you, if it was the three of us, you'd definitely be going last.
No shit. I'd throw Amin off the roof.
Exactly. We'd be fighting each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would get on there first and then we would start shaking the ladder like, how's it feel? Is it secure?
Emilio looks back at Piven, who's got tears in his eyes.
The pipe, Ray. Use the pipe.
Shimmy down the drain pipe. Cuba makes it across.
He's such a bitch. He can't even jump down to the lower roof. What makes you think he's going to climb over the ladder?
Exactly. Yeah.
He's definitely not going to.
He shimmies down. What's his name is underneath him. He says, got a great view.
Nice, Roundy.
Pivot says, thanks, Frank. I'm glad you saved your best material for the rooftop show. And I said, banter at this time?
Yep.
Always doing shtick.
And then Emilio says, thanks, I'll be here all week.
That wasn't a clip from the movie, folks. That is Mace perfectly.
Yeah.
Even the same tone as Emilio there.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He gets down. It's Dorf's turn. Cuba found a way down on the other side.
Cuba wonders why they're all playing grab ass.
They're yelling loud as fuck.
They are screaming at each other.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is echoing. I'm like, what are you doing?
Dorf has been screaming this entire movie. Absolutely coked out of his mind. Now Piven and Bombay start arguing about going first, and Piven's not going to go. Says, I can always tell when you're full of crap, and you're full of crap right now. Don't make me leave you up here, man.
Man.
Look, I said I'd do it. You want me to put it in writing? I'll follow you. Bombay gets on the ladder. Fallon and his goons get to the roof. He hears something.
Here's the whispers on the wind.
As they get to the edge, radio fires at them.
Which is effective because they all take cover. I don't believe those guys got guns, man. Yeah, too easy these days.
Gun control movie?
It's supposed to be like banterish.
Bombay finally makes his way to the middle. The ladder starts to buckle. Dorf runs out there. More cover fire. Travis checks it and ducks back down because they shoot at him. Sykes and Fallon are just laughing at him. So is Edge. Bombay finally gets across. Piven's turn and he chucks the ladder to the ground. And I thought, you dick, those kids use that.
That's what you thought.
Yeah.
You weren't worried about him facing his impending doom here.
I mean, I've seen it.
What are you doing? I ain't no acrobat. I'm going to negotiate with these guys. Ari Gold till he's dead and cold.
What with, Ray? I got these guys right where I want them. I'm the Razor Man, remember?
On my boat named Live Forever. That's where I got him.
Fallon and his goons start shooting at them. They duck inside the building. Piven's waiting for them as they climb down. This entire performance by Piven for the next couple of minutes, one of the most ass-off things we've ever seen.
Oh, when he turns on the charm and...
Charming, smarmy, schmoozing, all that. What a performance.
Wants a chance to talk about something near and dear to his heart. Money.
Why did these dumb assholes run to the downstairs to the ground floor? There's 4 of you. Send 2 men downstairs.
Send 2, right, exactly.
Wait in the lobby. We'll do this shit up here.
No, you got to stick with Fallon. Everybody stay together.
That's rule number 3.
Money's good.
Money's good. Money makes the world go round.
Emilio doesn't want Cuba to shoot anymore, but they're definitely out of bullets anyways.
Fallon tells him to start talking. First of all, whatever happened to that kid, sure, he deserved it. That's your business. That's your business. Nobody's going to the police. All we want to do is get home.
Zed interjects. He wonders about the money. Piven offers $100,000 cash.
You can raise that kind of money?
Yes, I can. Wow.
Wow.
He looks down. He says, those shoes, they're Italian? I've always wanted a fucking Italian
shoe.
Yeah, they're actually Italian running shoes. Actually kind of working well for me this evening.
No, they're not. We saw your running form earlier and you're out of breath.
Yeah, but imagine it without the shoes.
Your dad's what? He's a stockbroker?
Yeah, something like that. But I'm a self-made guy. I'm a self-starter just like you.
And then we get some great disembodied voice banter from Dorian Tyrell. Like, yeah, that's why we hang out with him.
Yeah.
Which reminded me of Cam Edwards' Instagram videos. People who use chopsticks expect you to react.
Yeah.
And the guys are like, whoa!
Whoa! Look at him go.
That's why we hang out with you.
You just name the place. Tomorrow morning, cash will be there. In the meantime, how about a little deposit? Hands him the ring that he hit earlier. Sykes likes it.
That's a beautiful ring. Gives it to Everlast, who puts it on. Retails for $15K. But for you guys, call it a down payment.
Radio thinks he's pulling this off. Fallon says, pretty good.
Yeah.
Asked him his name, Ray. Ray, you're a good negotiator. Because he didn't even lowball me. I love this. He's like, I'm going to come here, lowball you. Like, he's just so schmoozy right now.
Yeah.
It's the vodka and the cocaine.
It is the vodka. Yeah. God damn it, man. That's me. That's definitely me after like 3.
1:30 in the morning, just.
Yep.
We're businessmen, both of us. We have an understanding.
Oh. Let me tell you something, Ray. You don't understand shit, okay? Nothing. Guys like you gotta keep checking your pants to see if you got a dick. I got one. You and your friends are the kind of spoon-fed fucking fruit bait that I fucking hate!
I don't think he understood me.
Shut the fuck up! You speak when fucking spoken to, okay? This is not fucking high school, motherfucker. I'll eat your fucking friends for fucking lunch. You know who we are? No, you have no fucking idea, do you? No, chicks like you just sail through life reading about people like me in the newspaper. Hey! You're in a different place now, motherfucker. Yeah, $100,000 might buy you out in the North Shore down here, pussy. That means shit. This is my fucking world.
Dennis Leary, ass off.
Him flipping out. This is pretty impressive.
200,000.
Long pause, fucking moment of silence. Fallon agrees.
Edge puts his gun down.
You schooled me.
Yeah, you schooled me.
Picked my heart up off the ground.
Yeah.
And had it surgically implanted.
I'm buying a boat named Live Forever now.
And he gives the thumbs up.
This fucking face that he makes when he says, you schooled me.
Yep.
So fucking ass off.
Yeah.
I'm getting off this roof in one piece. Oh, yeah? Fallon judo chops him in the neck. Piven goes tumbling back, wailing, falls off the roof, heels overhead.
He screams the whole way down.
Whole way? Yeah. Very realistic.
Damn.
Cuba comes out shooting recklessly. Emilio has to drag him back. Then he looks and makes eye contact with Fallon.
Oh, we get the stare across.
Oh, the bitch husband.
He is drunk out of his mind. Bombay.
Fallon's cool as a cucumber.
As they run out of the building, they see Piven's body on the ground, not breathing, Art.
Eyes open.
Bombay has to get Dorf to stop looking.
Gotta fled.
Everlast. tosses the ring back to his lifeless body. That's cold, man.
He rolls it like John Gervais rolling golf balls into a room before he would walk in dressed like Tiger Woods. Yes. For those that don't know, this is one of the most famous bomb stories.
It's a wildly specific reference.
So John Gervais, the producer of Black Opinions Matter, back in the day when Tiger Woods was at his peak, would go out, dress head to toe, like the black pants, the red polo, and the Tiger Woods hat.
Big dog.
Big dog.
And the shoes, by the way. He had the Tiger shoes. Before he walked into a room, he would roll in the Nike golf ball and then walk in after it. That was his shit. His fucking big intro or walk into a house.